going on, everybody? So it's D-Day and I'm tired. I just woke up not too long ago, about an hour. I'm on my second cup of coffee, so hopefully that stuff kicks in pretty soon. But looking at my book, found the torque specs for the flywheel, and I'm gonna show you guys what the torque specs are. So if you do this, you know what the torque specs are. Cross pattern, that's pretty much anything that you're going to be torquing. Pressure plate, it's looking like 19 foot-pounds. And I would recommend, I'm going to put blue Loctite on the flywheel bolts and the pressure plate bolts. Alright, I got my pilot bearing, it's pressed in. I'm going to get ready to get this torqued on the crank. Alright guys, I didn't film it, but the F20B transmission is in. Yeah, I had to have a buddy come over and operate the jack for me so I could get this in there. And yeah, I got motor mount in. Tell you guys what, man, when you're running these solid motor mounts, the back bracket that goes from the one bolt to the block and then the other three bolts bolt to the bell housing on the transmission. Those 4 bolts are a pain, man, trying to get everything lined up. You can pry and pry all you want. You might get lucky and get it in, but yeah, it's tough. I left one bolt out, the very bottom. That's your little bolt. It's probably like yay long. I couldn't get that in, but it's got the other bolts holding everything in. It should be good. You know, I don't like leaving bolts out, but it's solid. If I had an extra hand, somebody to pry while I stabbed the bolt, that probably would have been good. But when I pull this motor out and everything, and I drop the other H22A in it that I'm building, I'm gonna put that bolt in there. But for now, I think it'll be all right. But yep. Guess the next goal is to get the starter in and all that, and I'm gonna get ready to buzz off my tie rod ends, inner and outers, and get those on there. Alright, I should be able to finish filming now. Yeah, reason why I didn't get the transmission install film, my clip broke that holds my phone, so I had to use that off some stuff right there. And I think it's dry. Alright, so I just got the look at that. The driver's side inner and outer tie rod end off. Good luck trying to find Moog on the outers, but I found them on the inner. That's the part number for that. And import direct. It's a little more expensive, but they say it's better than the Master Pro, which this shit, it's still, as you see, made in China, but this is the part number for your driver's side outer tie rod end. I'm gonna get ready to get that on there and start getting the rest of the suspension probably on this side all buttoned up, and then jump on the other side. Alright, so as you see, the side's pretty much together. Got that front arm on there. Now I'm jumping on the other side. I'm gonna get that buttoned up over there. way you can always tell if you're putting on your brake caliper right. It's right there, the bleeder valve. You always want that up top. I know it's -4 because that's what it said on the last alignment sheet. I haven't changed anything, but I put a load on the suspension as if it was sitting on the ground. Hooked up my camber gauge. Now I'm getting ready to let it down so I can gain access to my adjusting nut up here. And whatever it is, when I let it down, I'm gonna take a couple 2-3 degrees out of that. I'll show you guys. Tighten it up. All that good. Alright, we're at 2. Time to do the other side. Alright, it's back on the ground. About to fire it up for the first time since the tranny swap. I'll scoot it over a little more on the flat surface and get ready to set the alignment on it. Try to. I'm going to use either twine or fishing string. Alright, first start up. First start up. Got check engine light. Alright, let's see if it moves. What's up, Ragnar? Ooh, it moves. Second gear. Second gear moves. Alright, what you want to do for your alignment? You need to give this guy some love. Ragnar, what are you doing, butthead? Yeah, big boy. But you get you a jack stand, 2 of them, and you set in front of the car. Me, I'm using fishing string. Well, hello, mister. Hello. Aw. Tie it around it. Make sure you get it center with the wheel. See, it's pretty center. Go all the way around the car. Around the other side. Back over up to the front and tie it off to another one. Now when you get to the back, grab a light so you can see. Alright, when you get to the back, on the wheel, you want it barely touching on the front side. See, it's barely touching. But it's alright to wrap around on the back side. Then, when you get both sides dialed in, you're going to come up here to the front and you're going to pull measurement. See what that is? That's what? 1 1/4. Here. That's what? About 1/4 of an inch. So we're what? Over 3/4 of an inch out. Yeah, 1 1/4 inches. So we're exactly 1 inch out. So I need to get the toe angle in the front inward and bring this out. So I'm gonna get started on that. Hopefully the other side comes apart. Center tie rod in, now our tie rod end's new. But, yep, that's it. I'm gonna get this done. Call it a night. I've been out here for almost 12 hours working on the lude. But that's it for this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and definitely share it. And if you guys have any questions, drop it in the bucket below. And